Nigeria Info.
Morning, everybody. You're welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. Today we are going to talk to Dr. Ayeni. He called my attention to... Sorry, I just climbed the staircase, so it just shows that I'm not as fit as I thought I am. So there was a time when we mentioned the issue of doctors, the way they were taken care of, and so on and so forth. And so he said, and I remember specifically, I said that I was going to call my friend Dr. Ayeni so he could tell us how doctors were treated in his own time. So sometime this week he reminded me. So we'll talk to him at about 9:30. Okay, when it's about 9:30, we'll talk to Dr. Ayeni and take that. But before that, I'd just like to say a few things based on the feedback that I got from some listeners. And again, it has to do with open houses, and it also has to do with when we open up our lines. Now, I'd like you to know that the essence of opening up the lines to the public is essentially the very first reason is so that people can react, add or subtract to the topic in question. No, we all learn. We don't want it to be that either the anchor or the guest is the one who will throw his opinion down. So we generally want to open up our lines so that people can contribute. Now, occasionally you do find sometimes we want to brighten it up. Sometimes, like during Dear Bumi, for example, on Wednesdays, it's that kind of topic we can play and dance around. But it's not going to be like, it's not supposed to be like that all the time. The second important thing about, calling is that we like to be fair to everybody. We like to be fair to everybody, so to give everybody a chance. But over time, we've discovered that some people have monopolized, and essentially, if you listen to them very well, they really don't have anything new. What's the point, for example, of calling in and say that you agree with the announcer? I don't. There's no value added to that. You would call in when you are sure that you have something concrete to say, something to add. Then occasionally, depending on the mood, we throw in the banter, we throw in a few banters. But it doesn't then mean that it will be banter at all times. That's why you find sometimes I would say that, look, just go straight to the point and whatever. And then when listeners call in, I think we need to learn the etiquette and the manners that go with the calling in. Time is of essence. You're given just 1 minute. So it's not the time to start saying that you're greeting A, you're greeting B, this is not the marketplace. And we will be very blunt with ourselves. This is not you're greeting A, you're greeting B, or you are asking how did you get to work. I just want to thank you. Starts all kinds of funny things that is okay once in a while, but it cannot be the absolute. And I believe that people should gauge. You should look at Wednesdays, for example, is a riotous day. Fine, you'll be guided, but it can't happen all the time because I've had one or two callers that say that, oh, Uncle Jimi, you can be very brusque at times. I have no apologies for that because I'm thinking in Yoruba now. When you want to say people should look the eye, what do you say?
People should what?
You need to look at, I mean, we're all full-grown adults here. I don't think there's any school child there. You need to look at the atmosphere and know when to say what. And there's no point calling a listener, calling an anchor, for example, and you continue to praise, put praises on him. There's no megalomaniac here. This is serious business. And I'd like you to know, for you out there, you're enjoying it. For us here, it's a business. We want numbers. We want more people. So when the lines are clogged, when they are blocked by certain persons all the time, then it becomes a monologue. Other people will tune to other stations. So I plead with you to show some restraint and self-respect. I'm talking for myself now. I'm not the head of station at all. I'm just talking for myself. To show a lot of restraint in calling in for certain things and to gauge the atmosphere. There is more value to those who disagree with me than those who agree with me. I attach more value to that. Because we learn. Believe you me, we learn. I've had instances where people haven't agreed with me, and I've come back to say that you are right. So I thought I'd mention that because there'll be one or two calls, and I'd like people to also respect themselves. Everybody I speak to on the phone, except for one or two that I'm a bit more familiar with, I say sir or ma. This is an African country. This is not Europe, and I believe a lot in African values. So there must be some respect. It's not like a laissez-faire thing. It's not be like a free for all. So we encourage you to call in, or let me say, I encourage you to call in. If the head of station wishes to add his own, he can feel free. Not now, on his own. No, okay, I'll give him some minutes. Let him talk. Let me have mercy on him. But talking seriously, I'd like us to... And then this idea of people starting to call from the same set of people who call Kofi at 5 o'clock, call Jimi Disu at 9, call Sandra is gone, call Joyce at this, and call Mariam at that, It's what you do. What you're doing it. You're doing damage to the station for starters, because incidentally, people think that we have the ability to pick calls. We don't. It's a blind exercise. The number just comes up. We don't. It's a very, very blind exercise. I wish we did. If we did, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. And we plead with you, or at least I plead with you, that sometimes it's not every time that you show so much familiarity, because the anchor can be quite friendly and so on and so forth. You need to put things in their scope. So let's all sit back and enjoy ourselves, and have a robust discussion. Okay, serious business. I wonder if you have anything to add.
Nothing.
After I've said something. Yeah, say something. Don't fall, man. After I've cleared the road for you.
No, you've said everything. You've hit the nail on the head, actually. Because what happens is we have quite a number of listeners who have been dying to call in for months, but they couldn't get through because obviously, and what I think usually happens is once you get through once, I don't know, the system just has a way of, and it's like that across radio stations, across all platforms. The system just has a way of identifying your number first. Anytime you now try again to call back, and people probably take advantage of that, and then that's why you get to hear them all the time. But I completely agree with the fact that it's not every conversation that you have something to say or you must say something about. Sometimes people just calling without anything substantial, anything to contribute to the conversation. If you don't have much to talk about the conversation,
sit back.
There's no point. There's no point to call and say, "I just want to greet you." Please, there's no point. I mean, this is usually we have big conversations. So imagine in the middle of a huge conversation that we're having, and then someone calls and the person says, "I just want to greet you," and you're like, okay. That kind of thing can, dampen a conversation, especially serious conversations. We do appreciate everybody. We appreciate everybody. But at the same time, I think our frequent callers need to, exercise some restraint to say, okay, you know what, today I'm just going to send messages today. I don't want to calling. I just want to send messages today. I just want to watch on YouTube today. I just want to send WhatsApp today. I just want to watch on Facebook today. I'm just going to call on this show, then I would listen for the rest of the day and everything. That kind of restraint is what actually helps even improve the strength, even improves the quality of conversations on the radio. Yeah. So
do we have any now the question is, do we have any reactions to that?
Yes, we could get reactions from people.
You might like to react to what we just said.
Yes.
Love
to get reactions.
0201-277-009. We already have one.
Yes.
0201-465-7190. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Chris is my name. Calling from Ikoyi.
Yes.
You talked about the callers. Me, I want to talk about the anchors, whereby you bring a topic and we contribute. You make your own opinion. Then the next thing the anchor will say to you, you have a chicken sense. When are you going to do away with this, your chicken sense? Is that proper, Jimmy?
But I'm not the one who said somebody else. That's individual.
You are not the one. Miriam said that to me.
Then you call Miriam show and tell her, listen, Chris. You listen, Chris, you must show a lot of restraint in the things that you do. We are talking of something else. We are bringing in a very personal thing. It's not right. It's not right.
It's not right for the anchor to insult people as well.
Then you write a letter to the anchor. Is it a common thing?
Well, no problem. I'm okay with you guys.
Thank you very much. Hello,
Let's take
another
call.
Huh?
Another call.
Yes. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
JD and Sheriff.
Yes.
You see, what you discussed this morning
is
exactly my stance about calling onto programs. I see no reason. People often ask, Grandma, we didn't hear your voice. Why would I be calling to say something somebody else has said?
Yeah.
I would only call if experiences are different and I have an experience to share. I just hope this calling, people calling, there are, I don't know how to say it. People call from coffee till the sports, whatever. I wonder where they get that money. I need money. Maybe they should send it to me. Well done.
Okay, let's take another one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, sir. How are you?
My name is Peter Bonds.
Yes, sir.
I understand what you are saying, but something bothers me while I'm calling you, and you spoke on it yesterday and you spoke on it today. It has been giving me concern.
Let's stick to what we are talking about today, okay? I appreciate all that. It's part of what we are saying. Let's stick to the topic of today. Okay, let's stick to the topic, not something. The day we have an open mic, you can bring up the issue. Okay? Hello, good morning.
Hello. Congrats, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning, man. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
This was that has been a long time I tried trying to call, but I thank God for today. Concerning what you just said, in our Nigerian culture, people like.
Can you reduce the volume of your radio or just switch it off?
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me just move out of the place.
The new caller.
In our Nigerian culture, people like calling and greeting, saying some certain thing that is not really important, just because it's part of the nature of our culture, And also, you see, concerning what you just said, people like, they just want to prove that they are always a regular caller. Maybe time will come, the radio station, the organization will say, okay, let's begin to pick out some regular callers and reward them, and let's begin to search for numbers. From me, because I've been listening to you for years.
So we can hold Sheriff responsible for that. Okay, thank you, sir. You have 1 minute to use it up. We will hold Sheriff responsible for that. But it's not like a raffle draw, and we would like to debunk that There's some things to just do, like partners, people who are partners with us. They also help us on the back end, though. Don't think just because they call, no. There are some people we consult.
That's right. You're very correct.
There's some people we consult
You're
when
very
we're looking
correct
for
on that.
content.
That's right.
If I'm looking
That's
for
right.
content concerning education, for example, I could call Grandma Ikorodu at the back end that nobody would know about. It's not because, don't think that because you're always calling and when it's Christmas time, it's not that it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
If I may add, we also are aware, we love our callers. Don't get it wrong. We are aware of the sacrifices they make to call the station. But we are also aware that, we're not carried away by the fact that they call our station. We are aware that they call other stations as well. So we're saying, look, we're not saying that you must call us. We're just saying, listen to the radio. Listen to us. If you've got something that would add value
to what is being
discussed,
discussed.
is very, very important. If you've got something that will add value to that conversation, then by all means, calling, drop your 1 cent and then move on. There's no need for unnecessary familiarization. You greet everybody around. You see, I just want to
this or that.
That last caller, I said what I want to say, and then you continue and say the same thing again. Look at it now. There's no value in that anymore. Someone had already said what you wanted to say, and then you're calling in to greet everybody first, and then you're repeating, essentially. These things are very, very important. Yeah, very, very important.
Right. Okay, it's 9:20. We have a few more minutes. I think we have another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, Pastor Ladipo.
Now, my case on this issue is this. For some people, we keep dialing the number. And peradventure, maybe you pick the other person's call. And the next call, even if the person has said what you wanted to say, fortunately for you, your own now comes in. You almost want to say it maybe in a different form. But I will not support the fact that we have to call every show, either from Kofi Batel to Series to Uncle Jimmy, then just as a lineup. Like sometimes too, I love what you people did some time ago, that you don't have to call every day. I think that will also, if we can reinforce it, it will also help some of us who are regular callers.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, this is my own opinion. This is my personal opinion. And I'm not talking for the studio. I don't have that authority. I don't think, I believe that all of us are matured people. I don't think it would take policing for us to start saying, oh, you called yesterday, don't call today. It even makes the show nasty. You see, you need to know what goes into producing 30 minutes or 1 hour of a show and how difficult it is to keep it together, to keep the interest of our listeners. At the touch of a button, a listener can go to another station if he's irritated by something. So we can't continue having said, sorry, we can't pick your call. You called yesterday. We expect people to show a lot of restraint. After all, we're all full-grown adults. All of us, at the minimum, are over 18. And we should learn to discipline ourselves. So I'll pass the message on, but in all sincerity, what does it take? We're all busy people anyway. So what does it take to show restraint that, look, I called. I don't even see why anybody should have the need to call every day anyway. But that's a different story. And like I usually say, that's a story for another day. I think I can take 2 more calls.
Yes,
then we'll take a break and talk to Dr. Ayeni. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Hello. Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
Please, should in case Sunday is my name.
Yes, sir.
And maybe I've already called, and then something that needs urgent attention to attend to. Maybe something went wrong that we needed to call any radio station to report so that the law enforcement agent should rush to the place.
Yes.
So what happened?
No, that's
Can somebody be permitted to do that twice?
August Sunday, that's a discretion now. Of course you can do that. I mean, come
Okay,
on. That's
thank you.
it's not cast in concrete. It's not if there is good reason, but you must be sure within you must be sure within yourself that there is good reason for you to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right.
Sir.
Thank you so much.
Can I take one
Bye.
last call? Okay, can I take one more?
I think.
Okay, I can squeeze in one more. Hello, good morning. Hello. Morning. We lost the call. Yeah, he's back again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Jimi.
Morning.
Joel Gabriel calling from Lekki.
Yes.
I totally agree with what you said. And I want to be in the front seat. You know, I want to be the one to start it by God's grace. So help me, Lord. I will only call once in a week.
Okay.
You know, that's all. And Uncle Jimmy, I know you know me very well. I don't like to call every day. It's once in a while when I have something concrete.
I know.
Important to say.
I know. Thank you very much.
Please do enjoy the rest of your
Okay,
week. Yes.
He's even signing out and he has handed over his situation to God. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
My ions, please, can't get enough. My ions, please, give it to me now, now. It gon' rehydrate you, yeah. Replenish your ions with Pocari Sweat. Rehydrate you fast and easy, we observe. Pocari Sweat, give me some more. Pocari Sweat.
There is something about good news. You can't keep it to yourself.
Guys, it has finally happened.
There is something about joy. You can't keep it to yourself. And there is something about the rich taste of Lipton. You can't keep it to yourself.
When you get something you enjoy, you share. Lipton Yellow Label. Tea so good, you want to share.
My back, yo, my body, my shoulder, with Salon Pass. When the back is on the pain, you with Salon Pass. When the body on the trouble, you
Salon Pass Pain Relief Patch provides effective relief for stubborn pain such as back pain, shoulder pain, knee pain, and leg pain. Salon Pass is distributed by Drugstore and available in pharmacies and stores near you. Try Salon Pass today. Salon Pass, just patch it. If symptoms persist after 3 days, please consult your doctor.
Neighbor, I beg you get change. I won't give customer.
I don't get to. Get First Money Merchant POS. Let customers pay with cards and never miss a sale. Don't let no change cost you sales. With First Money Merchant POS, enjoy fast payments, instant settlement, and secure transactions. Visit any First Bank branch or sign up on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS to get yours today. First Bank, you first.
Hey, madam, please, where can I buy soya oil? You know there is soya oil, and then there is Devon King's soya oil, which is very, very, very soya.
I just wanted to hurry and buy soya oil to cook for my family.
Aha! For those your fine family, they will like Devon King's soya oil. It is very, very soya.
Okay. Oh yeah, give me the Devon King soya oil. That's very, very soya.
Introducing the new Devon King's Soya Vegetable Oil from Devon King's, our trusted family brand. Available in stores nationwide.
Every day is about winning with one play on Nigeria Info.
on Nigeria Info Daily Winnings is now over 150,000 naira. Just go to oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Play with as little as 500 naira, and in a few seconds, your ticket is in the draw. The more you play, the better your chances of winning every day on the Morning Crossfire, WhatsApp Lagos, and Game On shows on days and the Football Frenzy shows on weekends. But that's not all. Every Friday will be a 500,000 naira jackpot. Playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or dial *347 *880 *3 hash. Remember to play responsibly. Not suitable for persons under the age of 18. OnePlay is a registered trademark under Lasho Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission.
New Lafarge Water Shield Cement now confirm. #1 waterproof cement for Nigeria. Yeah. Ogbonge cement for waterlogged areas. #1 waterproof cement for Nigeria. Yeah. New Lafarge Water Shield Cement #1. New Lafarge waterproof cement now confirm. One time. Put full stop for water wahala. With Lafarge Water Shield Cement, water go collect. If water jam house, or the shield. Lafarge, na confirm. Cement, new Lafarge Water Shield Cement, na confirm.
Put full stop for water wahala.
Guess what, Nigeria? The Kellogg Superstar Quiz Show is back with season 4. Get ready to watch young superstars from schools across Nigeria battle it out in the ultimate contest of knowledge, speed, and fun. Catch all the excitement from 12th October on Z-World, DSTV channel 166, and GoTV channel 30 every Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. sharp. It's going to be a thrilling journey of learning, laughter, and superstar moments, and you don't want to miss it.
Superstar Quiz Show.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe original 3-in-1.
Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, my game changer.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast for a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
Remember the name Arenas Plus. When malaria strikes, Arenas Plus. Remember the name Arenas Plus. When you feeling down, Arenas Plus.
Arenax Plus is the name to remember when you need to beat malaria with ease. Arenax Plus is a combination of artemether and lumenfantrine and is effective in the treatment of malaria in adults and children. So the next time malaria strikes, remember the name. Arenax Plus beats malaria with ease.
If symptoms persist after 3 days, please see a doctor. Available in pharmacies near you. Arenax Plus is a quality product from Swiffer.
Oh, the only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. Bana bata lokaci a wurin wanki. Viva mafi inganci. Ito da sakwa hirin da tunyo mere Viva. Chiri Viva. Maswa koko atowo renu do Viva. Viva, oh Viva.
Plus detergent, a quality cleaning powder from Aspira.
The voices that speaks the truth. Live from the heart of the conversation.
I think there's nothing that has strained our nerves like this concept of unity.
The politicians who are pushing out this narrative, they are not tribalistic, but they are making you tribalistic.
Nigerians have expressed their outrage over the certificate forgery by Nigeria's Minister of Science and Technology.
Same-sex marriage. Church of Nigeria rejects election of new Archbishop of Canterbury.
That the people that are killed in the Boko Haram or terrorism across this country are only Christians. That is unfair.
We are complaining. Election will come. We will still collect 1,000 naira and still put for the same people.
Gas was to be sold by Dangote at 800 naira. It's all these gas dealers that block it.
Match your actions or match what you are saying with reality.
Stay with us. More coming up on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
You're welcome back to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu, and I think it is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Ayeni to the program. Dr. Ayeni, good morning. Dr. Ayeni, hello? Hello? Dr. Ayeni, you have to switch off the radio.
I'm with you.
Okay, switch off your radio, please, because I'm
doing that now.
Yes. Okay, now can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
I hope it's better now.
Yes, better now. Yes. Morning.
What about if I put it on hands-free? Is it okay? No.
No, just be patient with me.
Okay, it's all right.
Yeah,
It's
so
okay.
that we let them.
I'm with you.
Sorry,
I'm with you.
we couldn't do Zoom, but I was afraid of. I wanted us to have a smooth conversation as quickly
It's okay.
as possible.
It's okay.
So,
It's
where did you finish, Doctor? Luth.
The Great Ife, the only university in the world.
Oh, why, Doctor? Okay, I'll pretend as if I didn't hear that. So, what was it like when you finished medicine?
In fact, let me just tell you, even before getting to medical school,
yes,
that's where the whole thing started from. Because you cannot just say you want to go in for medicine if you're not very good in class. So it's usually like a reserved discipline for people who are very brilliant, the good guys, the intelligent guys. If you're not a medical student, maybe you're going for engineering, architecture, and all that. But medical students, or medicine, I tell you, it was like, that one is an area for only people who are. Even when we wanted to get in, it was not just the concessional exam we did. We still went for interview. Interview as in physical, personal. They will see you. Because it's like, I don't know, when you see a doctor, you almost know that this guy is a doctor. You know, and that also helped us. By the time we now got in, it was another ball game entirely. Our own standards were higher than the standards in the university. If you get below 50%, you have failed. But in the university, they will say, okay, maybe 40% and all that. And that was how it was. And by the time you are also done from medical school, you have been groomed. You have been groomed, thoroughly groomed, so that when you are now doing your husbandship, most people, they even get, let me see the way I want to even describe it. By the time you are in your husbandship, you have almost all the benefits. Good accommodation, vehicle to go with it and all that. And your salary you're going to be paid by government is also very encouraging.
When you say vehicle, I think I remember the one I remember so close to me is Dr. Bumi Dada. I don't know where he is, but his younger brother, Benga Dada. He did his husbandship in Luth, and I remember he was given a mini flat, and he was also given a Mazda 929, brand new.
The same thing.
Chassis.
Same thing elsewhere. Yeah.
Where did you do your husband, Doki?
I did my husbandship in Ibadan.
You
in a general hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
And you are given a
Adeoyo
hospital. Yes.
We had 2-bedroom flats.
What?
Well furnished and at least at that level. We're all young guys.
Yes.
And then we also had access to vehicle if we wanted.
Yes.
But it was so flexible for us.
And that is before youth service.
Yes, before youth service, you can imagine.
Okay, so you when you went for your youth service, were you
Yes.
given any additional stipend because we are doctors?
Well, at least as it is, I still remember very well. I did my youth service in the military.
Yes.
We were given 2-bedroom flats.
Hmm.
We were made very comfortable. It was like you can't just see doctor anyhow.
Hmm.
And the military vehicles were even available to take us to wherever we want to go.
Were you given a field rank? Because some people I did youth corps with were not necessarily doctors. When they were in the military, they were given a field rank.
They actually told us that we could choose because some people want to remain very... It was a very flexible arrangement, actually.
Hmm.
But quite a number of people will prefer to still... You know, doctors were like private people.
Yes.
And I can imagine the way doctors were revered. I don't know whether that is still there today.
No, it's not. So the first job you took on after youth corps was where?
In fact, let me even tell you, by youth service, I got an automatic employment to work in Lagos State.
Okay.
Because I did my youth service in Lagos State. I got an automatic employment to work in Lagos State. And by the time I appeared at the board, the health management board and all that, and I was asking them, please, just tell me what you want to give me so that I know what to choose. They said they will give me accommodation, they will give me a car, this thing. But let me tell you something. What puts me away? What put me away at that time? Because they said my salary, you know, after youth service now, the doctors will be on salary grade level 9, step 5.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one. And then, of course, you can serve wherever they post you to and all that. So I looked at the salary. I said, I have a lot of things to do with money. Let me go and let me mention the name of the private hospital. That's why I rejected their offer, automatic employment offer that I got, because I actually got a merit award with Lagos State.
Okay.
I just told them, please let me just find my way. I don't know what happened to that.
But okay, see, I'm one of those who are in full support of an improvement in the way doctors are remunerated and treated. Because
Yes.
I grew up to know. I had a friend, we called him Para. I've forgotten his surname now. Ekundai or something. I've forgotten. But he had a brother, Famiyesi. He had a brother who was a doctor. They were giving flats in general hospital. They call them doctors' quarters.
Yeah.
And they were well treated.
Very well treated. You are correct.
You know, very well treated. Accommodation, but it's a different ball game. I'm also, don't you think that doctors should be given the same priority that judges are given?
Well, I don't even know what would have happened along the way, really, because the whole thing just degenerated. And it became so embarrassing that a doctor that you see now cannot even boast of a vehicle. You will see him, and it's so like, is this not the same medicine that we also did at some point? What happened along the way? So, if you look at the way they are treating the judges, you can imagine. Maybe because there's a voice. I don't know.
No, I think there's no point being polite about it. The politicians find the judges more useful to them than doctors, because most of them have the means of going abroad. Is there anything that government can do to stop this Japa syndrome?
I think one of the things is to go back to what it used to be.
You think so?
And let's see where we missed it. Because when you go to a typical medical school and you interview them, they're going to be telling you that once I'm done here, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
They should improve the situations in our hospitals. They should do something about their remuneration, which is very bad and is very low. The money they pay doctors is appalling. they should also make sure that doctors have the things that will enable them to be able to perform their... That is, you get to the hospital. I don't want to mention a particular case that happened, but I think it's so sad that when we have emergency cases, there are things that you need at that moment and you can't get them. They're not just there. By the time you now refer to another hospital and all that, another hospital and all that, at the end of the day, what do we get? We find out that time has gone and the person has lost his life. We lost a patient recently, and that patient should not have died. Not in my hospital, but I think I have the details of it. All they had that was an issue was an ICU.
Okay.
No ICU. And that kept the patient in such a compromise that the patient eventually died.
Wow.
And when you hear things like this, it's painful. You say you're a doctor and you're working in an environment where the equipments are not just there. What do? You go to where you have, and if it's not available in this country, of course, you find yourself out of this country, and at the end of the day, we have lost you because you are not likely to come back. So let the government concentrate on improving the facilities that are on ground. That's one. Then they themselves, we need them to be examples. Don't run out of the country to go and take treatment because you have access. If we have the people, if we have the professionals on ground here, and we have the equipment here, maybe somebody was saying the other day, I think he had an appointment with his doctor somewhere in the U.S. By the time he got to the U.S., he found out the doctor he was seeing was a Nigerian.
That has happened many times.
Many times.
Many
It's so
times.
common. Let me just tell you this. There was a day I was interviewing somebody in my hospital. Actually, I wanted him to take off some assignment for me, maybe once I take off some time to rest and all that. Not quite 15 minutes into the interview, his phone rang. And what was it that was happening? You know, it's the kind of call that when you are hearing the voice of the other person.
Yeah.
You know, and what I was hearing was that, please, I'm calling from Canada. Your application, we've already considered your assignment here. Please, could you plan to join us by next week?
So he walked away.
And the guy was right in front of me. We are negotiating on how he's going to...
You were negotiating in Naira, but the Lord, in his kindness, gave him $1 offer. Dr. Ayeni, thank you very much. Time is not our friend.
Every day is something that shocks me.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. Let me tell you something that shocked me. That day, he later sent a message to me that the salary I was planning to give him happens to be like a 1 hour salary over there.
That will get. Okay, Dr. Ayeni. Thank you very, very much for your contribution.
You're welcome.
All right. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Okay, that was Dr. Ayeni. We have 9:47, so I can take about 4 calls and 4 reactions to what he just said. Our numbers are the same. They haven't changed. 0201 2770 993, and the female line is 0201 465 7190. Meanwhile, Sheriff, do we have any reactions on YouTube or Facebook Live? We don't have. Okay, well, in a sense, I think, like I said, we have a call there. Okay, let's speak it first. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Uncle Jimmy.
Morning, sir.
This discussion is really touching.
Yes.
Because I remember 1982, the first time I was admitted in General Hospital, Lagos.
Yes.
And when I see the nurses, the young doctors, and so on, I was so inspired.
Yes.
But today, all of them leaving the country because of lack of equipment and so on. It means the government allow us to go back to Agbo and so on. And this situation, if it continue, it will be too bad for us. I am I'm not really happy.
I know.
After spending so much money, and they leave the country and go somewhere and prosper. They are that nation. Though they bring back money, but our institutions are suffering. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. This is 9:48. I think I can take just about 2 more. Do you have any reactions there? Nope. Okay. I think we can take about 2 more reactions to that. But essentially, I think Doctor has said the main cocoa. Those that rule us or those that direct our affairs don't put a premium on our health. They put a premium on their health. Once they have this slightest headache or whatever it is, off they go to Europe. They want to fly out. They want to fly. They want to fly out. If you look at in government circles, once they have beyond the headache, they putting that person on an air ambulance and off they go. It's very sad. Let's pick the call. Hello, good morning. Hello.
This is Kenny from Shimolu.
Morning,
Good
Kenny.
morning.
How are you?
Yes. If I had my way, I would set up an agency and just be repatriating, sending our medical personnel outside the country. I think the government should look into remuneration very urgently. At the barest minimum, $10,000 a month. They need to match it, and they can do it. Good job, Uncle Jimmy. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
I'm Sadida.
Yes.
I noticed too that in general hospital like Isolo,
yes,
some of the angiologists are moved to Unilag. I can't remember the name for now, but the look where are government hospital today.
Yes.
And now we don't have many of them in state hospital again. And I know too like that of recent very good day for them to see to attend to you. They are not there. They just ask us to wait for so long. And that's some of the problems that we are facing now. Private hospital is not accessible because of the price. So government should help us.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
What has happened is, one thing I've noticed is that even the private hospitals are recycling the same set of doctors. If you go to A, it's the same doctor. If you go to B, it's the same doctor. So sometimes, if your health allows you and you have the time, you can do an analysis of how much it will cost you, because the doctor you are going to see at hospital A, that is in VI, will be the same doctor you will see at Isolomushi for half the price. Same doctor. So sometimes you have to be very, very discerning. Very, very discerning. I got to go. It's 9:51. Tomorrow I'm going to have a young lady who, I have loads of children, loads of them. I have 3 biological children, but I have a large retinue. And she's one of them. She just graduated from Redeemers University. And she said that, she doesn't know how to describe the way she feels. She didn't know that I saw her Facebook post that, I don't know, I can imagine. She has a very timid voice. So yeah, tomorrow. So she'll be coming here tomorrow to come and tell us how it all happened, what her experience is like, and she will serve as an encouragement to other students, I hope. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. Thank you all. If anybody feels personally offended by what we said in the first part of the program, there was no insult intended, okay? But it's just that we should have mutual respect for each other. Thank you very much, Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you all tomorrow. What's Up Lagos comes up next.
headlines meet the hot takes.
What are the feelings of people knowing that Fubara is
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.